Oh, the ache. That stiffness when you first stand up after sitting for a while. The way stairs seem just a little bit taller than they used to be. The little noises your knees make that weren't there years ago. It's a story so many of us know as we get a little older. Isn't it? That feeling, like your joints, especially your knees, are just wearing out. Like the smooth, easy movement you took for granted is slowly slipping away, replaced by discomfort, pain, and a real limit on what you can do. Simple things, like going for a walk, playing with grandchildren, or even just getting out of a chair, can start to feel like a major undertaking. You look at the road ahead and worry about losing your independence, about not being able to enjoy the activities that bring you joy. You might feel like you've tried everything, creams, pills, maybe even injections, but the nagging feeling persists. It's easy to think this is just part of getting old, and there's nothing much you can do about it except manage the symptoms. But what if I told you there's a simple, natural approach that could potentially make a real difference? Something you might even have in your fridge or find easily at the grocery store. A humble fruit juice that's creating buzz for its potential to help support your body's natural ability to maintain healthy joints and maybe, just maybe, help with the very structure inside your knees. It sounds incredible. I know, almost too good to be true. But stick with me. In this video, we're going to dive into this surprising natural remedy, look at why it might be so powerful for your knees, and explore some other simple things you can do starting today to support your joint health and reclaim some of that comfortable movement. Watch to the end, because what we uncover might truly surprise you and offer a new path forward for your knees. So, let's talk about this particular fruit juice and why it's gaining attention when it comes to knee comfort and support. The juice I'm talking about is tart cherry juice, not the sweet, syrupy cherry juice cocktail you might find, but pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice. Think of the cherries used in pies, the ones with that distinctive bright flavor and a bit of a sour kick. These little fruits are absolutely packed with goodness, particularly compounds called anthocyanins. Now, that's a bit of a technical word, but think of them as powerful antioxidants. You've probably heard about antioxidants. They're like tiny soldiers in your body that fight off damage from things called free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can harm your cells. In the context of your knees and joints, one of the biggest culprits behind pain and stiffness is inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or irritation. But when it becomes chronic, meaning it hangs around for a long time, it can actually start damaging tissues, including that precious cartilage in your knees. Cartilage is like the smooth, slippery cushion between your bones, allowing them to glide effortlessly. When it wears down, bones can rub together, causing pain, stiffness, and that dreaded grinding sensation. Tart cherry juice comes into the picture because those anthocyanins and other compounds in it have been shown in studies to have significant anti-inflammatory properties. They work by helping to calm down that excessive inflammation that can contribute to joint pain and deterioration. Imagine your knee joint is feeling irritated and angry, full of inflammatory chemicals. Drinking tart cherry juice could be like sending in a calming force to reduce that irritation and soothe the joint. It's not magic, it's just the power of natural compounds working with your body. Several studies, including some looking specifically at people with osteoarthritis, the most common type of arthritis that involves cartilage breakdown, have shown that drinking tart cherry juice can help reduce pain and improve function. People report feeling less stiff, having less discomfort when walking, and generally finding their knees feel more comfortable. It's not a guaranteed cure for everyone, and it won't instantly regrow cartilage that's completely gone. But by significantly reducing inflammation, it creates a much better environment within the joint, potentially slowing down further damage and allowing your body's natural processes to work more effectively. Think of it like this: if your house is constantly being bombarded by storms inflammation, it's going to fall apart faster. Tart cherry juice helps calm the storms, giving your house, your knee, a better chance to stay standing, and for any small repairs, your body's natural processes to actually make a difference. Now, how much should you drink? Studies often use amounts equivalent to about 8 to 10 ounces of pure tart cherry juice per day. sometimes split into 2 servings, because pure tart cherry juice is quite concentrated and can be a bit tart. Many people dilute it with water. This is a great way to make it more palatable and also helps with hydration, which is another important piece of the joint health puzzle that we'll talk about later. You can drink it in the morning, in the evening, or split the dose. Consistency seems to be key, making it a daily habit. Like taking a supplement, when you're buying it, be sure to look for pure tart cherry juice with no added sugars or other fruit juices. The labels can be a bit tricky, so read carefully. You want the pure stuff to get the full benefit of those powerful anthocyanins. Some people even find that taking tart cherry extract capsules is easier, and that's another option to explore. But the juice is a delicious and natural way to get these compounds. Are there any downsides? For some people, the acidity can cause a little stomach upset, especially on an empty stomach. Diluting it with water or having it with a meal can help. Also, if you have diabetes, be mindful of the natural sugars in the juice and factor it into your daily intake. Always a good idea to mention any significant dietary changes to your doctor, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking medications. So, tart cherry juice offers a promising natural way to help manage knee pain and support joint health by targeting inflammation. But it's just one piece of the puzzle. There are other wonderful things you can do, foods you can eat, and simple habits you can adopt that work together with the juice to give your knees the best possible chance to feel better and function more smoothly. It's about creating a supportive environment throughout your body for your joints, building on the foundation of reducing inflammation with things like tart cherry juice. Let's look at other foods that can contribute significantly to healthy, happier knees. While the juice helps calm the fire, these foods can provide the building blocks and further support your body's natural maintenance processes. One of the most crucial elements for overall joint health, and particularly for the smooth function of cartilage, is healthy fats, specifically omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of these, often associated with heart health, but they are absolute superstars for your joints too. Omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They work differently than the compounds in tart cherry juice, but have a similar goal: to reduce the inflammatory response in your body. Foods rich in omega-3s include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Aiming to eat these a couple of times a week can make a real difference. If you're not a big fish eater or prefer plant-based options, sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are also good. You can sprinkle flax seeds or chia seeds on your yogurt, oatmeal, or into smoothies. Just a tablespoon or 2 a day can provide a good dose. Some people find taking a high-quality omega-3 supplement helpful. But getting these nutrients from whole foods is always a great approach because you benefit from all the other vitamins and minerals those foods contain. Think about adding some smoked salmon to your breakfast, or having a small can of sardines on toast for lunch, or adding a handful of walnuts to your afternoon snack. Small changes that add up to a big benefit for your knees. Beyond calming inflammation and providing healthy fats, your body also needs building blocks to maintain and repair tissues, including cartilage. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for this process. It plays a critical role in the synthesis of collagen, which is a major component of cartilage, bone, tendons, and ligaments. Without enough vitamin C, your body struggles to produce healthy collagen. While citrus fruits like oranges are famous for vitamin C, many other fruits and vegetables are excellent sources too. Think about bell peppers, especially red ones, strawberries, kiwis, broccoli, and leafy greens like spinach and kale. Eating a colorful variety of fruits and vegetables throughout the day ensures you're getting plenty of this vital nutrient. So, alongside your tart cherry juice, maybe have an orange with breakfast. Add bell peppers and broccoli to your stir-fry or soup, and toss some berries and spinach into your smoothie. It's like giving your body the specific tools it needs to keep your joint structures strong and resilient. Another fascinating group of nutrients that might play a role in supporting cartilage health are sulfur compounds. Foods rich in sulfur include garlic, onions, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. While the exact mechanisms are still being studied, some research suggests that sulfur is needed for the formation of collagen and connective tissue. Plus, many sulfur-rich foods, like garlic and onions, also have their own anti-inflammatory properties. Cooking with plenty of garlic and onions, enjoying roasted broccoli or cauliflower, or adding Brussels sprouts to your meals are simple ways to increase your intake of these potentially beneficial compounds. And what about bone broth? It's become quite popular recently, and for good reason. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones for a long time, which extracts nutrients like collagen, glucosamine, and chondroitin. While the science is still out on how well your body absorbs these compounds from broth compared to supplements, many people find it incredibly helpful for joint comfort. Think of it as a nutrient-rich tonic that provides some of the raw materials found in cartilage. Enjoying a warm mug of bone broth, using it as a base for soups and stews, or cooking grains in it are all ways to incorporate it into your diet, even if it's just a placebo effect. If it makes your knees feel better, it's worth considering. So, we're building a picture here. It's not just one magic juice. It's a combination of things calming inflammation with tart cherry juice, omega-3s, and other anti-inflammatory foods, providing essential building blocks like vitamin C, and potentially supplying raw materials through foods rich in sulfur and collagen sources like bone broth, bringing it all together. What we've talked about today isn't about finding a single miracle cure to instantly reverse years of wear and tear on your knees. That's often an unrealistic expectation when it comes to the complex process of joint health. Instead, it's about empowering yourself with natural, simple strategies that work with your body's incredible ability to maintain and support itself. It starts with understanding that inflammation is a major enemy of comfortable, mobile joints, and discovering how easily available foods and drinks can help fight it. That's where something like pure tart cherry juice comes in. By incorporating a daily dose of this potent, anthocyanin-rich juice, you're taking a proactive step to reduce the inflammatory burden on your knees. Think of it as turning down the volume on the irritation signals your joints might be sending out. But it doesn't stop there. We've seen how adding omega-3 rich foods like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts provides another layer of anti-inflammatory support, like reinforcing that calming effect. And let's not forget the crucial role of providing the right building blocks. Vitamin C from colorful fruits and vegetables isn't just for colds. It's fundamental for producing the collagen that makes up your cartilage. Making sure you're getting enough vitamin C every day is like ensuring the construction crew, building or repairing your joints, has all the materials they need. And those sulfur-rich foods like garlic and onions, and the traditional goodness of bone broth, offer even more potential support, providing components that your body uses in cartilage maintenance and repair. Remember, these aren't separate, isolated actions. They work together synergistically. The tart cherry juice helps calm inflammation. The omega-3s add another layer of anti-inflammatory power. The vitamin C helps build collagen, and the sulfur in bone broth potentially provide additional support and raw materials. It's like assembling a whole team dedicated to supporting your knee health from the inside out. None of these things alone might be the complete answer, but when you combine them as part of a consistent dietary approach, the cumulative effect can be truly significant. It's not about making drastic, difficult changes overnight. It's about finding small, sustainable habits that you can weave into your daily routine. Maybe you start with adding tart cherry juice to your morning ritual. Once that feels comfortable, perhaps you focus on adding a serving of fatty fish or a handful of walnuts a few times a week. Then you make a conscious effort to include more colorful vegetables and fruits throughout your day. Each small step builds on the last, creating a powerful wave of support for your knees. Don't be discouraged if you don't feel a dramatic difference immediately. Natural approaches often take time to show their full effects as your body responds and heals. Consistency and patience are key. Think of it as nourishing your joints over time, giving them the care and attention they deserve after years of supporting you. It's a journey towards greater comfort and mobility, taken one mindful bite and one mindful sip at a time. This isn't about resigning yourself to pain and stiffness as an inevitable part of aging. It's about discovering that you have the power to influence how your body feels and functions, even at 60, 70, and beyond, by making simple, Informed choices about what you put into your body. You can create a foundation for healthier, happier knees. It's truly amazing what natural foods can do when you give them a chance. You deserve to move freely, to enjoy your life without constant nagging pain holding you back. These strategies, starting with that remarkable tart cherry juice and building with other nutrient-rich foods, offer a pathway to potentially achieving just that. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. Don't let knee discomfort dictate your life. Take these steps, nourish your body, and see how much better you can feel. We'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you tried tart, cherry juice, or any of these other foods for your joints? What has worked for you? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else in our community. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, please give this video a like. It helps us know we're providing content you value. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We share simple, practical, and empowering tips just like these to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching. And remember, your age is just a number. Keep moving, keep exploring, and keep living your life to the absolute fullest.